High in the mountains of Lebanon, surrounded by breathtaking landscapes and steadfast rocks, a story of sanctity was born, one that transcended borders and reached every corner of the world. Saint Charbel, the hermit monk who chose silence and asceticism as his path to heaven, has become a living symbol of deep faith and unity with God. In 1828, Yusuf Antoun Maklouf was born in the village of Bekaa Kafra, Lebanon, to a humble and devout family. Orphaned at an early age, his deeply pious mother instilled in him a love for God and a life of prayer. From his youth, Yusuf showed a strong inclination towards solitude, preferring quiet reflection over play and finding joy in prayer and meditation. As a young man, Yusuf felt an undeniable call to dedicate his life entirely to God. Leaving behind his home and family, he joined the monastery of Saint Maron in Anaya, adopting the name Charbel after an ancient saint of the Eastern Church. It was there that his journey into profound asceticism and spiritual devotion began. At the monastery of Saint Maron, Saint Charbel became known for his extraordinary ascetic life. Living in a small, bare cell, he practiced severe fasting and unceasing prayer. He embraced silence as a way to commune with God, believing that words often fail to express divine love. In 1875, he was granted permission to live in the hermitage of Saints Peter and Paul, where he continued his life of solitude and devotion until his death. Though he sought to withdraw from the world, Saint Charbel was often a channel of God's grace. Those who encountered him reported a sense of profound peace in his presence. Many sick and suffering people who sought his prayers experienced healing and blessings. Saint Charbel always attributed these miracles to God, humbly seeing himself as a mere servant of the divine. On December 24, 1898, while celebrating the Divine Liturgy, Saint Charbel suddenly collapsed. He spent 8 days in severe illness, yet his lips never ceased to pray. He passed away on Christmas Eve, as though his earthly departure was meant to coincide with the divine celebration of Christ's birth. After his death, extraordinary events began to unfold. The monks noticed an unexplainable light emanating from his tomb for several nights. When the tomb was opened, his body was found incorrupt, defying natural decay, a phenomenon that baffled scientists and doctors. Since then, countless miracles have been attributed to Saint Charbel, including physical healings, spiritual transformations, and hope restored to the hopeless. Saint Charbel is not just a saint for Lebanon, he is a saint for the entire world. Thousands of pilgrims from various religions and nationalities visit his hermitage and monastery annually, carrying their prayers and burdens. His story has become a universal symbol of faith and hope in a troubled world. Through his intercession, Saint Charbel continues to perform miracles, reminding everyone that God's power knows no limits. Saint Charbel is a living testament that sanctity is not reserved for the few, but is a calling for all who seek unity with God. His simple life, filled with prayer and love, reminds us that true strength lies in the spirit, not in worldly appearances. Let Saint Charbel be a guiding star illuminating our path to heaven, inspiring us to reflect on our own lives and strive to live in the love of God.